Good evening, Roof here, and welcome back to Icarus. We are going to finish where we were in the last episode, put up some new stations, do a quick scout for a bear and a cave, see if we can get some iron before we try and take on this bear. And I just heard that there's a weather event coming, so I'm going to quickly jump in there and I'll see you there. And there's a wolf at my door. I'll get you through there. Yeah. I think that was about 2 hits that he did. Alright, so this is a windstorm. It is red, so it's going to do some damage to the roof. Structural integrity up there is not great. Stack on that, just to get it out of the inventory. Alright, we've still got a bit to go before wind gets bad. This is what I found with the last beta. It just becomes, as soon as there's a weather event, it's get back to the house, get your repair hammer out, and that is your life, repairman. Particularly when you start seeing red. Oh, and there's a black coming up now. So we're going to take a lot of damage up here. Actually, I wonder if we put a pole up here. What was it? 5. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Lost all the cracks there now. Might do the same thing. Oh, I can't do that there. But I don't really need to either. So that's okay. Alright, red's about to hit, and then we're going to go black, so... one more of them. Still get up quite easily. We could put rails in here as well, but yeah, there's no point. Alright, the damage is coming. So we're going to have to keep on top of this, because when that black hits, we're going to lose a lot of the roof. Stamina up. I haven't been able to identify directionally if it makes any difference. 2 betas ago I had a house, as I said before, in a V area. The last beta I had it on the edge of a lagoon. Water is out. So there was a cliff face on one side of it, but it was open the other 3 sides, and it always hit all the way around. So protecting from wind in one direction, I don't think makes any difference. But I did find with one section of black like that, you can just sit back and wait. you're going to lose a whole bunch of wall health. But you're not going to be able to keep on top of it, so you're better off just waiting for it to finish. But it's only the top level. Oh. It's possible that wasn't repaired beforehand. We're going back to yellow. So most of the damage is on that side. A little bit of damage around here, but nothing major. Just go grab a drink. Any damage down here? Actually, there's one bit of damage there. So maybe it does do damage on lower levels, but one panel here, potentially one. Yeah, so I already repaired that, so that did get damaged. You compare the damage on the lower levels compared to what's upstairs. It's not a competition. So you can protect your lower levels. So I would say your lower levels, that's where you should be putting your storage and your crafting stations, because it's less likely to get damaged. Whereas upstairs, yeah, it was mostly only that one wall. And unlike 7 Days to Die, you can shoot through holes in the wall. So that's cool. So I did want to put a balcony around here, but I don't think I'm going to bother, because this will most likely be the last episode. I want to try and find me a beer. Craft that. That wasn't what I meant to do. Yeah, may as well take all that with me. This is probably going to be the last time I come back to the house, because I'm going to go hunting a bear. Yeah, so I can make rope, furnace, oxide dissolver, but I think that'll do for this episode in terms of building. gonna need any of that. Bandages are just fibre. That's crafting. Getting 80 XP per craft. I do recall somebody saying that there was a bit of a, not a hack, but you could bulk craft something, and I think it was bandages. Just get lots of plant fibre and just craft bandages constantly, and that will help you to level up during the beta. So I'm not worried about. Don't need the ammo, don't need the fireworker. All we're taking is bone arrows. They're all the bone arrows I can make. Now we have 111 bone arrows. Need a drink. Should I get a talk? I think this episode will end at night time, so okay. Well, there's the house anyway. Too bad. You sneaking up behind me. Alright. Where are we going to go for a bear? I think up north. Put checkpoints, so... from the looks of it. So I'm not going to be stopping to collect anything else. I think I've got everything that I need. Other than oxide. I did see the level 1 wolf back there, but I think if I just run far enough away, he won't even bother chasing. So what I'm hoping for is to get far enough away from where you spawn, with the consideration that that's a new starter zone, that the devs wouldn't spawn you somewhere that's going to have bears. So I'm just going to make a bit of a dash. So it's flickering shadows. We're going the opposite direction I thought we were. If we get to a snow biome, if the game will allow us, then we'll go in there. Let's see if we can get a polar bear, because I haven't fought one of them yet. Haven't even fought a brown bear. But, I think a polar bear would quite happily take me out. I'll give it a shot. I haven't brought any resources with me to create to craft a hide either, so heading towards another radio spot. So it's pretty much going to be find something to get in between you and the bear whilst peppering it with arrows to the face. Now, the last time I got close to a bear, I heard the grunting noise that it made before I even saw it. The other time I got close to a bear, I didn't even know it was there until I shot something else. And it charged past me to go and eat the dead body. And that could be something to do. We're probably far enough away now that there's the potential to see a bear. I think now, if I see another animal, I might kill it and see if that pulls a bear in. That's a wolf somewhere. Here he is. Hope they fix that shadow bug. That's probably going to be wrapping around to the right now. Like a statue of a person there. Potentially very silly just running around like this. Look at the stutter there. Normally if I'd be doing this at release I would be a lot more careful. But we're coming up to 5 PM. And I want to get this done tonight. I'll be at work tomorrow when this beta closes, so there's no chance of me doing another episode. I can hear twigs snapping in the background. Makes me want to look around and see. There. Barrel. This would be a good place to get the bear because you'd have to run around one of the sides. Yeah, I think it's up that edge there is where the quest is, the radio tower thing. I can't see a bear, and I can't hear one. Hoping to die. I'm hoping to see a bear. That to me looked like it should have missed, but I'll take it. So this is the kind of area where I've seen on the 2 occasions the bear. Watch, the bear's going to come just as nighttime covers. Any chance of being able to hide from it to get the first shot. Baby deer there. Rocks are looking like bears. I'm not sure if you've actually seen a bear on other YouTubers' videos, but they are huge. In 7 Days to Die, the bears are quite large, and they look kind of bearish, but they don't look particularly nasty. But yeah, the bears that I've seen, particularly in some YouTube videos, they look quite bad. Unfriendly and hungry. Wouldn't have to get the debuff. I'm gonna start a fire. I don't think it's gonna draw a bear out, but who knows? Crafted a few more torches. No chance of seeing it. That could have been a bear right there. There we go. I think this is going to be a bit of a bust. Just not going to be able to see a bear. Flippy spinnies. I can light enough of the what's it take to craft more? Vibrant sticks. Some light. Oof. Okay. Spreading. I accidentally jumped then as well, so. You can also use it as a club and just hit things, but it takes a few hits. I did it with a tree, last beta. Yeah, doesn't appear to be working with the shrubs. Oh, dense lightning, okay. Okay. I don't really want to get taken out by a lightning bolt. Actually lighting up the environment quite nicely. Storm in here. It's kind of a freak storm too. Should be able to do it. set the tree on fire. That, from memory, isn't enough. It will go out. Actually, if we keep going forward, we might be able to get up into the snow. Might be a good chance of seeing a polar bear. It's pretty hefty. It's actually quite intense here. Ooh, the frames aren't liking it. Frames are still struggling a bit. That could just be because of the mass amounts of fire we've set and the lightning strikes. But I am getting quite a bit of latency. See how that settles down as we get further away. Okay, I just logged out and back in, just because the frames were not coming back. They're all smooth now, so I think it just got a bit overloaded, a bit unhappy. I can't actually see any fires anymore, so I think with the log out, they all got extinguished. The charcoal forest back there. So yeah, mental note, don't start massive bushfires if you want your frames to stay happy. I'd like to be able to set a waypoint. There's no key for it. That's 2 in the morning. So it would be good to know if fire does attract, because wild animals don't like fire. If walking around with a flaming torch would scare away a bear, I might try that. Fire a couple of arrows at the bear until it gets within hand-to-hand range. Let's pull the torch out and whack it a few times with that and see if it scares it off or just provokes it. I dare say it will provoke it. Now, the beta weekends also block areas that you can go to, so there's every chance we're not going to actually be able to get up into here. Once we go past the invisible barrier, you'll get a countdown of 10 seconds or something like that. I don't know what happens if you're not back within that. If you just die or it teleports you back, or I'm just walking in case I need the stamina to run back. So we could probably dispense with a torch. The white background. Yep, it's gonna get cold. Snow rabbit. I haven't actually come this far into the snow because 2 betas ago when I did the big playthrough, it was invisible barrier. Yeah, there we go, out of bounds. So yeah, that was, I don't think I even got that far in. There's a wolf. another one right behind it. Like fire. Didn't seem at all bothered by it. I realise it's not an optimal weapon, but I was trying to set it on fire. No, you can't do it. So this should chuck me back onto my bedroll. There's another wolf in the background. So yeah, everything stays on there. It is not sheltered. I wonder if that has something to do with that bed glitch where it's shaking. But I did definitely use it. What the? Okay. Is this a bug? Is the game penalizing me for some reason? Can't see my outdoor torches. But my house is trashed. There was a lightning storm. I was so far away that it shouldn't have even registered in this location. And it would have been... It was a lightning storm. Okay. I'm gonna say it's a bug. But it's possible that it's a feature. Windows are always closed, no matter how many times you open them. Okay, now I'm falling through. Latency is going to be crazy. Yep, okay. Let's just log out. Okay, so I just re-logged again to get the frame rate back up. Now, it did say that I had no bed, so it was going to spawn me in a random location. The bed requires more shelter, that's probably why. But it didn't spawn in a random location, it spawned me on my bed. But that's not a lightning storm that's done that, that's like the cyclonic winds. Maybe it was accurate that in the area that I was in it was a lightning weather effect, but in this area I was just under the assumption that you only get a weather effect where you are, but it's entirely possible that the entire map gets a weather effect, and just depending on where you are is the weather effect you're getting. So if you're in the snow biome, you'll get a blizzard. Desert gets whatever it is, a sandstorm. In here you get lightning, wind, rain. I don't know if the snow and the desert biomes get other storms as well, but there's a wolf. I'm going to call it here for this game because I'm not going to be able to get all the way back over here, and yeah, I don't really have the inclination to, because we've gone from the cyclonic wind storms that do damage with the red and the black, that do damage to the top level only, to coming back here and the entire house is trashed. There's still stuff here, so you know, if this was a permanent game, I could get my stuff and I could repair everything and whatnot. But this to me seems like it's a bug. Something has gone wrong. It's completely recoverable. You know, we could go through and repair everything, and it would be an annoyance, but it's not, you know, a new game a wipe and new game issue. The windows are always closed. Why? There's one piece of wood and one hole, and you can't walk up the opposite side of the stairs easily. Like, that's smooth. And that was running up the stairs. That's sprint up. Yeah, same thing. Easier to jump up. I had any torches over here. Well, I'm glad I took a screenshot of the house before I left. Reminds me of my first house in my first game that I had over the water 2 betas ago. The first one that I was on. And I built my first house over the water. And the storm started coming, and I eventually abandoned the house and I went into a cave and lived in a cave for a day or two before I came back out and built the house just outside the cave into that V canyon. And I just left this house just to see what the weather effects did to it. I opened them when I came back, went downstairs, and they'd closed. That was probably before I logged out, to be fair. But, yeah, the logins, close your windows. Okay, well, that's a learning experience. You can see all the debris down there. I was going to say, you watch, a bear's going to walk up to my house. I have nothing here to take it out. Not that I would have been taking it out anyway, but... that was not there. Oh, actually I did... no, yeah, I did extend the house, so... yeah, I thought it was further out over here. But it's possible that it was there and I just forgot about it. But damn. Drop the UI down. Yeah. Thing happened. From the other side. So, yeah. Interesting way to end the video. Was hoping for a bear. Didn't find one. Got killed by wolves. Spawned back at my house and it was destroyed. So, what can you do? It is beta after all, and bugs are bound to happen. I am level 10, almost level 11 now, so a couple more levels, hit masonry, and then we can get stone walls up, and that goes from 1,000 health to, I think it's 5,000 health, and you can ride through storms without taking any damage, so that'll be something to look forward to. They'll probably reset the skills. I think there's one more beta weekend before it releases. Might check that. What is the weekend? So that was 7. Well, according to the Steam beta weekend schedule, the 20th to the 21st is the community weekend, and it's the last one on there. Unless there's another newer post that includes a further weekend. So you can see here, 20th to the 21st, the community weekend. There's no more mention of another weekend. So that looks like it's it. So this could be the last weekend, beta weekend. December was when they said it was going to come out, so it's the 21st, so that's another week. So a fortnight from now would be another weekend, because they did it every 2 weeks, but it could be in a fortnight that the game releases, hopefully with all these bugs patched out. I didn't even try the new photo mode. Yeah, I'm going to call that here, because we're already over time with what happened. And if you like the video, if you like the series, give it a like, subscribe to the channel would be fantastic. Check out some of the other videos I've got, some 7 days, Total War Warhammer. I am going to be starting a series on SnowRunner. A pretty cool game, especially with a wheel. Gives it a bit more realism. But I won't do the... Well, maybe I'll do a bit of the campaign in there, but I'll do some mod maps and some mod vehicles and have a bit of a drive around. So that will probably be the next series that I get into. Get a few out there. I'll mix in some more 7 days as well. The Alpha 20 should be releasing hopefully in a couple of weeks. So keep an eye out for that. When it does come out, I'll be doing a very long series on that. Might even get some multiplayer action as well if I can convince some friends to join me. And that's probably about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you next time. Take care.